For that, Bobby Penny 2 weeks prior. Here we go. Green flag is out, and we are back underway. Penny looks to the inside. Glendenning right in there with them. Watch out for Tommy Cordray. Houston Johnson, Glendenning. They're 3 wide back in there for the 3rd, 4th, and 5th spots. And a spin down there in turn number 1. Looks like it may be Anders and also the number 99 of Hansen. Caution flag right behind him, as well as Paul Glendenning. Green flag is out, and we're back underway. That's the way they roll into turn number 1. And it looks like Bobby Penny now the inside of Mike Taylor Jr. side by side for the lead, but Taylor gets the lead again back down into turn number 3. Glendenning into the 3rd position. Bobby Penny in 2nd. And here comes Tommy Cordray, the Browning, Missouri native, right behind Glendenning. In the 4th position. Watch Cordray on the high side trying to make his way by Glendenning. Let's see which way he goes. He'll take the high side, battling for 3rd. Bobby Penny woes it up just a little bit, takes the inside line, but up front it's Mike Taylor Jr. still showing the way. Mike looking for his first feature victory this year. Bobby Penny has a couple under his belt here tonight already. 2 feature victories for the 1-6 car. Tommy Cordray with 10 feature wins so far this year. Penny again looks to the inside of Mike Taylor Jr. Can't make the pass as everyone goes a bit single file now as they line up going down into turn number 3. Again, Cordray in that 3rd position. He'll challenge Penny to the outside for 2nd. Penny, meanwhile, has his sights set on the lead on Mike Taylor Jr. Penny in the 2nd position. Again, a little bit slower coming out of the corner as it looks like Mike Taylor Jr. definitely has the advantage on the out of the corner, coming out of each corner, where Penny has the speed coming into the corners. So we'll see if Bobby Penny, using that inside line, can cut off some real estate on Taylor Jr. You've also seen Penny kind of wait a little bit. Is Glendenning getting some challenge there in the 4th position by the 97 of Houston Johnson. So a little side-by-side battle back there for 4th. And we're already halfway home. Penny sometimes sizing up a driver. He has the patience, he'll do that. In the 1-6 car, we'll see what he can do. Or if Mike Taylor Jr. can hold him off for his first feature win of the year. Here comes Penny to the inside. Bobby Penny leads the lap on lap number 8. Bobby Penny to the inside, just as we predicted. Waiting on Mike Taylor Jr. a little bit higher coming out of the corner. Bobby Penny, the 1-6 car, maintains that lead going down into turn 3. He'll hold the inside line, making Taylor try the outside to get the pass. Bobby Penny moving that inside line with 3 feature wins, looking for win number 3. Meanwhile, here comes Cordray on the inside of Mike Taylor Jr. Penny trying to hold on the inside line, and Mike Taylor Jr. spins down in turn 4, loops around right in front of the field and keeps it going. The caution flag comes out from Mike Taylor Jr., who was leading so many laps past the halfway point. And then Bobby Penny took the lead, but Taylor Jr. spins also. Anders inside row 5. Here we go for the restart. 5 laps remain. Watch Penny. He'll take it high and then take it low. Coming out of 4. Looking for the green flag. He'll get it. The green flag is out, and we are back underway. Penny to the inside line. Cordray following suit. He'll try the high side line. Houston Johnson just behind him, taking the high side as well. Glendenning back in the 4th position. They're running the high side with True Love as well. Here they come out of turn number 4. Bobby Penny in the 1-6 car. Bobby Penny looking for win number 3 on this season. Penny, Cordray, Johnson, True Love, Glendenning. Glendenning putting some pressure on True Love on the back as they come out of turn number 3. But still, Penny, your leader, as they come by the start-finish line with now 3 laps remaining. Penny and Cordray with 10 feature wins this year in the Midwest Limited Late Models. Houston Johnson looking for his first feature win here in this division as well. 2 laps to go for Bobby Penny. Penny taking the inside line, protecting everybody behind him, as now he gets some extra room on the 2nd place driver of Cordray. And now Johnson's going to challenge Cordray for 2nd as Bobby Penny gets the white flag with 1 more lap to go. Penny, Cordray, Johnson, True Love, and Glendenning Johnson goes high through the exit of turn number 2. Gets some distance there as now Truliv tries to catch up, but he's not going to have the time. Here they come out of turn number 4 with win number 3 in the season, Bobby Penny. Followed by the 5 of Cordray, Houston Johnson, Greg Truliv, Glenn Denning, Leal as they come to the finish line. There he is, your winner. And the Midwest Limited Late Models getting his 3rd feature win of the year in the 1/6 car, Bobby Penny. Flag lights go out here at the track. The pace vehicle pulls in down the backstretch as we get ready for the green flag start. Chase Galvin on the inside of row number 1 next to Randy Ainsworth as we get ready to set him free. 15 laps will decide it. Green flag goes out and we are underway. Chase Galvin to the inside line, trying to protect that line, and here comes Randy Ainsworth to the outside. Lonnie Hibner right behind him, the 88. Ainsworth to the lead, coming down out of turn number 3. Here comes Galvin back to his inside, side by side, the lead out of turn number 4. It's going to be Randy Ainsworth who leads lap number 1. Galvin back in the 2nd position, nearly puts a bumper on the inside. Here comes the Hibners back to the inside line. Lonnie Hibner looking the inside line. Here they come out of turn number 4. Randy Ainsworth. Here comes a 69 as well. Tyler Cadwalder making a move to the inside of Chase Galvin. Cadwalder started outside row number 3. Didn't waste any time getting by Hibner and now is up into that 3rd position. He goes the inside of Chase Galvin for 2nd. Cadwalder up into 2nd as they complete lap number 3. Randy Ainsworth, your leader. Randy Ainsworth looking for that 1st feature win of the year. Running the high side line. Here comes Ainsworth, but also here comes Cadwalder. Cadwalder in 2nd. Galvin in 3rd. Hibner in 4th. Car starting to run that low side line through the corner. Ainsworth, though, running the high side cushion as he comes through turns 3 and 4. Cadwalder takes the low side line, but again, it's Randy Ainsworth showing the way on lap number 5. 10 laps remain. Here comes Cadwalder, the inside of Ainsworth, side by side for the lead out of 2. Ainsworth motors out of it. Cadwalder again to the inside line, coming through 3 and 4. Ainsworth to the outside line. Cadwalder will lead lap number 6. 9 laps remain. Here comes Ainsworth back to the outside again. Chase Galvin back there in the 0 car in 3rd. 3-car breakaway up front. Cadwalder, Ainsworth, and Galvin as they come out of turn number 4. Hibner back there in a distant 4th, but he's trying to make his way very quickly. He's got a battle on his hands. Cadwalder, again, your leader, started outside row number 3. Ainsworth was the leader from pretty much the drop of the green flag to lap number 6, and then that's when Cadwalder, using the inside line, got the pass. Very quickly down the backstretch, and looks like Cadwalder may have some lap traffic in a lap or 2 in the 69 car. Great battle going on for 2nd, still between Ainsworth and Chase Galvin. Nick Haynes up in that group as well. Nick Haynes running very quickly up into the top group. Here comes the side-by-side battle for 2nd. Chase Galvin moves inside of Randy Ainsworth for 2nd. And Chase Galvin moves up into position number 2 with 5 laps remaining. Ainsworth battles back to the outside line, trying to hang on for a top 4. Top 3 right now in the 3rd position. They'll have some lap traffic coming into play. We'll see how the leader negotiates that traffic here as Cadwalder sets his sights on the car in front of him going down into turn number 1. Cadwalder loves that low line, has made his way around the track tonight up to the front, running the low side line and definitely making that work by most of the cars running the high side cushion. Now everybody starts to run that lower line now as Cadwalder makes his way by. Again, Cadwalder now at about a 4-car length lead. It'll be 2 laps to go this time by for Tyler Cadwalder as he comes out of turn number 4. 9 car just behind him as well. Haynes in that group trying to make his way up to the front. Inside, Chase Galvin. Here they go. White flag, 1 more lap to go. Cadwalder showing the way up front with 1 more lap remaining. Down into turn number 2. Again, it's going to be Haynes, and it looks like he's got a 3-car battle there back for the 2nd spot. Cadwalder brings it out of 4. And he'll get the win. Tyler Cadwalder will get the win. Here's the battle for 2nd as they come to the line. Looks like it may be Haynes, followed by Galvin. And he's got a challenge as Hibner was to the inside of Randy Ainsworth. I think Ainsworth may have nosed him out at the end. Car's still racing around down there in turns 3 and 4 as a caution winks on for the final lap of the race. But how about a big hand for Tyler Cadwalder, who gets the win here tonight in the USRA Outpace B-Mods. Lights are out. Bob Reber looks him over, the flag man up in the perch. In turn number 3. In turn 4, Kuhn and Nina Coven looking for the green flag. They'll get it. The green flag is out and we are underway. Kuhn and Nina Coven. Here comes Jeff Dixon to the inside. 3 wide battle for first. Nina Coven and Kuhn still side by side. Everybody in the first 2 rows still side by side the way they started. Nina Coven takes the high side line, trying to take the advantage. Here comes Kuhn to the inside, still side by side the line. Kuhn might have had the nose up in front by maybe. Oh, and a big spin down there, and 3 cars spinning down in turns 1 and 2. One of them, David Davis, down there as well, I believe, as Carter. In turn number 1 and out, and we're back underway. Dixon likes that inside line, likes to run the high side, put some pressure on Kuhn as he comes out of turn number 2, not able to make the pass. Nina Coven also very quick as well, running the high side. This time they're going to run the high side line, nearly 3 wide coming out of 4. Still Dixon and Nina Coven side by side. Stiegel right there with him, the S20 car as well. Still side by side for second. Kuhn liking what he sees behind him. Again, Nina Coven will take the high side. This time he's got some momentum coming out of 4. Battle for the lead. Here they come, side by side for the lead. Nina Coven and Kuhn side by side as they go down into turn number 1. Dixon will follow suit as well on the high side as they're going to try to make a double pass on the high side line. Kuhn is able to fight off Dixon, but here he comes to his outside as Nina Coven will take over the lead here on lap number 4. Nina Coven takes the lead. Dixon to second. Kuhn now into the 3rd position on lap 4. Stiegel into the 4th position. Carter, distant 5th, back further in the field of a 4-car breakaway with Nina Coven running that top side line. Boy, is he fast on the high side cushion. That's where Jeff Dixon normally loves to run, is the high side cushion. Nina Coven now gets some distance on Dixon back in the 2nd spot. Also, Kuhn a distant 3rd now as Stiegel tries to make a bid for the inside line for 3rd coming out of turn number 4. Stiegel puts a move on Kuhn. They nearly touch coming through the corner. Stiegel and Kuhn again side by side as Kuhn tries to put his foot down and keep Stiegel behind him coming out of turn number 2. Meanwhile, Nina Coven running that high side cushion coming out of turn number 4. Halfway home, 7 laps down in this 15-lap feature event for the USRA American Racers Stock Cars. Donovan Nina Coven looking for his first feature win of the year here at I-35 Speedway. Jeff Dixon back there trying to get the win. He's got 5 on the season so far in the 88 car, back in 2nd. So laps quickly dwindling down for Dixon as the time and the clock and the laps tick away here at I-35 Speedway. Nina Coven, again, that high side cushion, so quick but so dangerous up there. Just a matter of a couple of feet over the side of that banking at either end of the track. Everybody running the high side lines through turns 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 as well. Nina Coven and Dixon pretty much keeping the same distance between the two as they come by to complete lap number 10 with 5 remaining. Sauter is not too far ahead of him Nina Coven may have to negotiate some lap traffic, and Sauter stops nearly at the top of turn number 3 just before Nina Coven gets there. He clears the top of the banking. Wow, that could have been a big incident. Sauter just makes it off the track right in front of Nina Coven. And now Dixon makes up some real estate. I'm not sure if Nina Coven saw him and didn't see him coming out of the way, so may have holed up just a little bit. And now Dixon is about 3 car lengths behind Nina Coven. 3 laps remaining. They'll also have David Davis coming up next. David Davis, Nina Coven will have to negotiate Davis in the 22 cars. They come by. They'll have 2 laps to go this time by. Davis hits the gas, trying to keep everybody behind him, and Davis nearly slides to a stop there in turn 1. Nina Coven and Dixon, again, running that high side cushion. Here comes the white flag. Donovan Nina Coven looking for feature 1 here at I-35 Speedway this year. Feature win number 1. Again, David Davis right in front of him. Dixon behind Nina Coven in second. Here they come down the backstretch into turn number 3. Nina Coven and Dixon. David Davis right in front of him. The lap car, here they come out of turn 4. It's going to be Donovan Nina Coven, followed by Jeff Dixon. Kuhn in the 3rd position. Stiegel and a car nearly over the banking in turns 3 and 4. As Carter finishes in the next slot, it's going to be the 111 who takes our breath away, Jason Newman. Wow, what a drive he had. And David Davis finishing out the group. How about a big hand for the driver of the 2N, Donovan Nina Elliott on row number 1. Bob Reaver looks him over in the perch. The green flag is out, and the race is on. Hibner with a big lead coming down the front stretch on the inside line. Elliott running that top sideline. Dennis Elliott, who likes to run the low sideline, as of late running the high sideline. It's the Hibners running in the 1st and 3rd position. Dennis Elliott getting a challenge to the inside, but Elliott will be in the 2nd spot as Lee Hibner will lead lap number 1. Tyler Hibner to the inside of Dennis Elliott. Again, a challenge for 2nd, but Lee Hibner with an amazing start as it looked like he was just shot out of a cannon coming down the front stretch and took the lead by at least 2 or 3 car lengths heading down into turn 1. So far, stretching that lead out just a little bit. Now he slips down to the inside line as Dennis Elliott running the low inside line. Tyler Hibner right behind him in 3rd. Ed Knoll back in the 4th position. Houston Johnson getting a challenge on the inside by Darren Shaw. Shaw now moves to the inside line, tries to move inside of Ed Knoll side by side. Shaw and Knoll as they battle back in the 4th position. Shaw and Knoll still side by side, and a car off the banking over there in turn number 2. A car off the banking, can't see a number. Is there in a cloud of dust and a high top tree surface? Here they come out of turn number 3. Out of 4, Lee Hibner leads them out. Green flag is out, and we're back underway. Just what Dennis Elliott needed there as Hibner got a big start. Elliott to the high side line. Here comes Ed Knoll, the inside of Tyler Hibner, trying to make the move, couldn't make it stick. Back to his outside is Shaw again as they go side by side again for that 4th spot. Lee Hibner showing the way at the line with Dennis Elliott in 2nd. Tyler Hibner, Ed Knoll, and Shaw. Wow, Houston Johnson right up in there. Here comes Ed Knoll inside of Hibner again, trying to make the pass. Shaw back to the outside. Here comes Dennis Elliott to the high side of Hibner. For the lead, Hibner motors out of it, keeps the lead up front. Great battles all over the track. Up front, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. You could throw a blanket over them as they come out of the corner in turn number 2. Again, it's Lee Hibner, Dennis Elliott, Tyler Hibner, Ed Knoll, Darren Shaw, all right in that group coming through out of turn number 3 and out of 4. Lee Hibner, Dennis Elliott, what an epic battle they've had lap after lap throughout the entire season. Again, Ed Knoll to the inside of Tyler Hibner. What a great battle that is. And again, Dennis Elliott to the outside of Lee Hibner. Hibner hits the gas. Boy, what a great battle up front. Battles all over the track here at I-35 Speedway. Look at the battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th as well. Again, Ed Knoll not giving an inch on Tyler Hibner. Here comes Dennis Elliott to the high side, and Dennis Elliott over the banking in turn Moore keeps his foot in it, and somehow, with a rooster tail of dirt, continues on in second place. Over the banking and back on the track. How in the world did Dennis Elliott do that? Loses a lot of ground, but the more important thing is he kept the car on the ground and didn't hit the wall. It's an amazing feat of driving. Lee Hibner, your leader on lap number 9. Dennis Elliott, who was so close, and again we talked about running that high side cushion, how dangerous that could be, just inches away from the top of the banking. And Dennis Elliott looks like he may be catching Lee Hibner again. Shaw goes that high side line, trying to make up some ground on Ed Knoll, and he's not able to do so. Lee Hibner, Dennis Elliott, Tyler Hibner, Ed Knoll, and Shaw as they continue on. Looks like the brothers Johnson having a battle as well back in the middle of the pack. In the 98 car of Austin Johnson and Houston Johnson side by side back in the middle of the pack as well. Meanwhile, up front, again, it's Lee Hibner still showing the way here on lap number 12. Dennis Elliott, who nearly went over the banking in turns 3 and 4, kept his foot in it, kept his car on the track, but now lost several precious car lengths on Lee Hibner and has been trying to make up the distance ever since. Barring a caution flag or maybe some lap traffic, I'm not sure Elliott will catch him. Tyler Hibner back in third, Ed Knoll in fourth. Darren Shaw in the 5th position as they come by the start-finish line. 14 laps down now, 6 to go. Your leader gets into some lap traffic. Cole Moore just in front of Lee Hibner. Moore takes the inside line. Hibner does as well. Dennis Elliott making up just a little bit of ground on the high side as they come out of turn number 4. Hibner held up, and now he'll go the inside, clears Cole Moore. Cole Moore gives him a little room on the inside line. Dennis Elliott taking the high side groove. Elliott takes the high side line on Moore as well as they come through turns 3 and 4. Lee Hibner, boy, what a drive he's had tonight. Hibner with 3 wins on the season so far here at I-35 Speedway. Quickly, the laps winding down here as they come out of turn 4. 17 laps down with 3 laps to go for Lee Hibner. Elliott tries to close in on him, does a pretty good job there on the high side coming down out of turn number 3 and out of 4, but Hibner really hits the gas coming out of the corner. They'll have 2 laps to go. Ed Knoll tries to clear Cole Moore. He's able to do so. He's got a battle behind him as Darren Shaw right on his tail. Lee Hibner again comes out of the corner. He's got the lead. He's got 1 more lap to go for win number 4. Hibner clears some lap traffic. Looks like Kyle Morton. He'll have the 92 just in front of him of Tyler Groom, but coming out of the corner, it's going to be Lee Hibner who will get the win. Lee Hibner with win number 4 in the season, followed by Dennis Elliott, Tyler Hibner, Ed Knoll, Darren Shaw, Houston Johnson, Austin Johnson, Derek Hicks as they come to the line. But how about a big hand for Lee Hibner, who gets the win? Win number 4 in the season for the 99H of Lee Hibner.